guess who actually put her big girl pants on and waited till the next day to watch episode 2? That's right, me! I'm a big girl! That sounds so stupid. I don't know how this season's episodes are gonna air. I think it's 2 episodes a week or 1. I don't know. But yeah, I just finished episode 2 and my bloodline, it has been invigorated. I'm just saying words. Okay. Oh my god. Episode 2 was so good. It was so fucking good. It brought all the feels. I did not think we'd get emotional gut punches this early in the season. I did want to point out that when the theme song comes in, that the serotonin it gives me. But this season it seems like what Zatanna and Rocket are finally gonna get some love, but I have no idea who Rocket even is. And it was like they were the original members of the team. I'm sorry if you can hear that. There's a chicken fight, I think, going on outside. So I know it was Bumblebee that gave birth in the last season, but we barely ever see Rocket. But the whole intro is saying shows, oh, this is the original team and it's bringing all the feels, but it's like Zatanna does things outside of the team most likely. I just don't know who Rocket is. And
I told you no all good would come of that Zeta tube.
You mean the Zeta tube you wanted stopped?
What do you imply?
Queenie's getting smart and blaming the royal advisor looking dude. Like, she called it as it is. The thing exploded and it was the thing that you did not like.
Mother! Is it true? Rumors are flying. Is Jones really dead?
We do not know, but sabotage is certain, and the infamous Ma'alafa Ak has been arrested.
There is evidence against him?
I'm sure there will be. He's an Aashen activist and agitator.
He is a terrorist!
And you know this based on what?
Just trust me, my boy. You'll understand when you are older.
Kill him. Set him on fire. That would hurt even more. Please! Murder! Let me strike! I hate people like this so fucking much! The show is accurately able to write detestable people. They don't even have to be people, just detestable characters.
Cyborg, boom tube us there.
Can't. Sorry. I've never been to Mars, so without a comm signal to pinpoint a safe location, I could end up boom tubing us into the middle of a mountain.
There might be another option.
Cyborg is part of the League? He looks so cool, and I like the one thing about this show is it can handle a large cast. I know some people like to argue, well, there's always one person that's the focus of the show, and for the longest time that's kind of been Nightwing. No complaints from me whatsoever. But this season seems to be the Megan and Connor season, or sometimes the seasons are split in half, one half focusing on a group and the other half focusing on another group. And I think last season was kind of Beast Boy, season 2 was Beetle, also Halo last season. And the thing I like about this show is that it's able to juggle a large cast of characters. It does, where we can be on Mars with Megan and Connor 1 minute, and then boom, we're in the Watchtower with Superman. I think this guy's name is Iron, I can't remember. Who else was there? Cyborg. Who else was there? Oh yeah, Martian Manhunter was alive, so that's good. The person who I was worried for just stepped out and like, yes, thank you, you're alive.
You were pretty tough on them.
No tougher than they deserve. From me or you.
That's not fair. They love us. You know they do.
Not enough. When only 2 of 29 children are Aashen, love is not enough.
2 of 29 being born different, and the parents just fail to teach tolerance. Like, those are some very high odds. Like, you have 2 mixed race parents, and from what we gather from Mars, whatever, there's just a chance you can be born white or green. It doesn't have to do with anything. It's just different. You're all the same. It's just different pigmentations in the skin. So to have 29 kids, only 2 of them turn out white, and that dad being white, those are some good odds. They could have had all green kids. Also, do the kids hate their parents for being white? Because how do they not tolerate their siblings, but they can tolerate their parents? And even you as a parent, why would you allow your kids to be racist towards you? But yeah, like Ma'alafa Ak, I got it, said, they failed, but this is such a good plotline and good storytelling. Like, I got over the wokeism very quickly, but it's so good to just see this and be like, yes, yes, yes. Would it have been better with humans? True, but it's not easy to have, like, let's say a black and white parent and then having a black. You don't have like one kid is white and the other kid is black. They're more mixed. The colors mix. So the Mars plotline is more accurately able to just show, a stark contrast. There's no in between. But even in the in between, I still feel like Megan and her siblings will be kind of ostracized because they're of mixed race. Green Martians wouldn't want to marry them in case they could give birth to white kids. But what happens to two green Martians who give birth to a white one? Like, oh my god.
Of course you don't know me. You abandoned me, ran away to Earth.
I had to go. I was dying here.
Don't you think I know that? Why didn't you take me with you? I was a child, and you were my rock. You should have protected me!
Holy shit, I feel bad for the brother. God damn. Should have been getting this emotional only in episode 2.
Instead, you traded me in for a cute little green beast boy.
I was a child too.
Don't do this to me. The whole idea, because yes, Megan was a kid too. I calculated it in my head and I was like, wait, that was 6 years ago, but they said no, 10 years ago. And I don't want to even start thinking about it. I thought that like her and Connor were 22, but they're kind of 26. And it's like, wow, damn, I'm following adults. Wait a minute, they're my age. Hey, beautiful. I'm watching people my age be much better at me. It's a cartoon. Don't stop comparing yourself. But yeah, Megan could have just gone with her brother, because even though she was a kid, I just look at that kid and how she ran away from just a very terrible life on Mars. And then when she came to Earth, she pretended to be green. And her Uncle John, the piece of shit, you just let her do that. I'm pretty sure he knew what she was going through, but still. And and Martian Manhunter isn't racist. He isn't a space racist. Oh no. But Megan could have come with her brother. I can just imagine her leaving and then him being younger than her, being left alone. He had no one. And even though I say, oh, Megan and her sister, they're on friendly-ish terms, I kind of get the feeling that the sister is only tolerating Megan for their mother's sake. Not for Megan's sake. But again, it could just be that sibling rivalry. You love them, but you love to hate them. So I really do feel bad that her brother got left on Mars. So I kind of empathize with him a bit.
You are all one species. Does that trouble you? No, no. I find your petty racism very entertaining.
Oh no, I should have found that as funny as I did.
I truly don't care. All that matters is that in 2 days' time, every Ma'al Garoon and Bladen on Mars will be dead.
Oh boy, I'm not on the terrorist side anymore. I encourage all forms to stop racism, except for murder. Sometimes.
Lapti and Garfield, I know you're on Mars now, and I don't know if you'll get this message before you return, but I thought, well, I miss you. I guess I've been missing you for a while, since before you left. I know you were busy running the Outsiders, and I know how important that is to you, or no, I mean how important it is, period. I wish my father were alive to handle this. I wish he were alive to give me a hug. I wish you were here to give me a hug. Esmi Lutevi. Esmi Lutevi, Garfield.
The princess's voice note at the end nearly broke me. Or even did a little. It's so, oh my god, this show is so good. It's illegal to be this good. Woo. And the wedding was so precious. There's this whole, the whole Legion thing is kind of playing into things more, and the whole mystery is so interesting. I'm just gonna go on Tumblr now and reblog a lot of shit. So if you want to see a bunch of that, go into the description. I have this link, like a master link. It will link you to all my other links, so you can just go and pick whatever one you want to follow. But oh my god, the wedding was beautiful. I felt things, and then the priestess being like, I want to be the change I see in the world, and it's like, yeah, commit career suicide, but do the right thing. You have a niche, and people will employ you for that niche, and it's kind of sad that Megan's parents were only able to get married because a very old priest who was about to die said, whatever. But I guess even the priests don't really care for the racial segregation bullshit going on in this community because, you know, they've elevated, they just got it for skin tone. And they know, okay, if we do this thing for you, no one will hire us. And I don't know, is it that just performing weddings for... I was gonna say Mala for Ak, and I was like, no, that's the only word I know. Performing weddings for the white Martians, is it like a contamination? Is that how racist you are? That's like saying, oh, just because a black person got married in this church, I won't get married in this church. But then again, there's some people who get mad when an all-white neighborhood, well, when one of them sells their house to a black person, they feel like, oh no, you've tainted the value of the neighborhood. So art imitates reality, or reality imitates art. I forgot. But also that bomb that bastard wants to set off at the end, it said it's gonna affect a lot of people. I don't know if it was also gonna affect the white Martians or the priests. And no matter who you are, you can shed your skin and become a priest. So white Martians can become priests, but once you become a priest, no one will know, I guess. And then you don't have racial segregation, so all white Martians should become them, but I believe only those who have a calling. And even if you're a white Martian who becomes a priest, because of the whole mental link thing, people might find out and just say, ooh, I don't want you to marry me. And the whole mystery with the king thing, the Legion alleged that it was the prince's fault. But then towards the end, they said, oh no, someone was trying to out them. It was probably the guy who blew up the watchtower where I said Earth. And maybe that's the person who killed the king. Because I don't want to blame the prince. He seems so progressive and woke. I really hate that I'm using that word, but I can't think of anything else right now. But we all know it's the wokest motherfuckers you gotta look out for, because oh my goodness, those bastards. So he could be the one who killed his dad, because I won't be surprised if there's this kind of royal mental link that nobody knows about. And even if Megan's brother has a part of his mind that he can seal away from Megan herself, and she'd have to rip it out of his head to get it, that means that the prince could also have one of a royal status, and nobody would ever think to look in the prince's mind. And also, like they said, everyone is mentally connected. You can't hide murder. So none of them did it. It was an outsider. But then again, somebody might have had to hire the outsider. And I like the fact that the queen was like, based on Earth television, they're really good at solving this thing. I'm like, yes, thank you. But then it's like, oh no, that means we murder our people a lot, to the point that we had to get good at catching the killers. That was a double-sided compliment. Oh my god, I love this show so much. It's so interesting and things are happening and it's like, I need the next episode. This is why I hate Netflix shows. They've conditioned me to binge a whole story. But I like the fact that now I can sit and marinate on some things. It's like Webtoon. And even with Webtoon, like sometimes you can binge episodes, but then you have to wait for some episodes. So yeah, you let everything soak and marinate in your brain juices and you're just not overloaded with information. Because if I'd watched everything in one sitting, I could have missed some things at different episodes. But now I can pick up on little things. I can go back and watch them. I just like this. This is interesting. Let me know what you think. Do you like what you see? Are you interested in what's going on? Do you have any theories and predictions? Ooh. I just want to know what the Legion are up to. I just want to know who that girl is. Is that Supergirl? I know it's not Supergirl, but it's like, bring Supergirl for the love of God. She needs to be in the show by now. Is she not out of the space warp thing? Let her land. Let her date Nightwing. Y'all know my reasons for this right now. I'm not gonna harp about my fanfic anymore. But yeah, thanks so much for clicking to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And with that being said, this is TVC. Mwah! Signing out.